Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to compare PSP model 1000 versus PSP model 3000. At the end of this video, I'm going to give my honest opinion if you're thinking about buying one and which one you think you should get and which one is the best. So right here on this side, I have PSP model 1000 and this right here is PSP model 3000. So PSP model 1000 was actually released all the way back in Japan on December 12, 2024, and in North America on March 24, 2005, and it was also released in Europe on September 1st, 2025. And PSP model 3000 was released on October 14, 2008 in North America, and on October 16 it was released in Japan, and on October 17 it was released in Europe, and October 23rd was released in Australia. So a little bit newer than PSP model 1000. I remember this having one of these long time ago as a kid, and also this one too was released a pretty much long time. So both of these are pretty much a very old system. And also the great thing about these systems, you can actually mod them and add games, which is that's something I wish I knew back then, but that's what I did now. If you have one of these adapter and SD card, you can actually go online and download some free games and add to the card and add to the PSP, which is that's what I did, which is we're gonna try it out in a little bit. So when you look at let's compare the model 1000 first. So if you see side by side, you can see the model 1000 is a little bit like bigger than the model 3000. The model 3000 is a little bit thinner, and this one is a little bit thicker. And then when you look at the bottom, if you look right here at the bottom, they're pretty much the same thing. The buttons at the bottom are the same, and if you look on the model 1000, it is pretty much the same thing. Now if you look right here on model 1000 at the top, right here is the speaker, and oh, this just came off. That's another thing that on model 1000 they seem to be happening a lot. These doesn't really stay, so I'm going to put this on the side for now. So you got the speaker right here on the top, and then if you look at model 1000, the speakers are actually right here. Now if you look at on the top, you have your USB cable right here, and then here's where you open for the UMD, and then you have the right and the left right here. Then you look, when you look at model 1000, you have the right and the left right here, and then right here you have this is for the Wi-Fi, and then you have the USB port right here, but you don't have the power for the UMD. So basically the UMD is automatic right here, and then you open the UMD. And then on the model 1000, you have to open right here, and then it will automatically open the UMD, which is, that's pretty cool right there. So I mean, not big difference there. And again, you have the Wi-Fi signal on the left side, and then you have the Wi-Fi signal on the left side as well on the model 1000. And if you look at the bottom, you have this is for the charger, and then you look on model 3000, same thing, you have the charger there. So overall, no big difference there. Everything is almost pretty much the same thing, except the UMD to open right here, and then 1000 being older and being a little bit thicker than model 3000. So let's go ahead and power both of these on. And so to power them on, sorry, before we power them on, let's flip them over. We check the back, and so you can see right here the battery right here goes in the back for model 1000. And then let's open this up for model 3000. The battery also goes in the back. So let's go ahead and close this up. Now let's flip them over, and then we're going to turn both of them on at the same time and see which one loads faster. So let's go ahead and turn this on, and then let's go ahead and turn it on, and let's see which one. So 1000 is on, and then 3000 is already on. So let's go ahead and check out the 1000 first. So this one is already modded. I'm running Arc 4 loaded. So everything is pretty much the same thing in terms of the designs, and everything is pretty much the same thing. So let's go ahead and check the model 1000. So with the Model 1000, so I'm using just the charger right now because the battery will not stay, so it keeps going off. So I'm going to use that one. And also the buttons on Model 1000, they seem to be, you know, you got to press them really hard, versus Model 3000, which is a lot smoother than Model 1000. Now both of these PSP, these are refurbished Japanese PSP, which is I got it from Alibaba, and they seem to be working pretty well. Now since they're already modded, so I'm going to go ahead and put this SD card that is loaded with the games, and then we're going to test it out some games and kind of check the graphic and see how both of them, how they look. To put the game in, you got to on the side right here and just put it in. Let's just give it a couple seconds and wait for the games to load. Usually it takes a couple seconds for the game to load. Once it loads, we're gonna test a couple games, and then we'll check the Model 3000 as well, then to kind of compare. So you can see right here, I fully modded, and I added a bunch of games. So let's go ahead and try one game. Let's see if we can try, see if I have GTA over here. You can see a bunch of games. In terms of the screen, they do have pretty much same size. Let's see if I have GTA. These are some great games. Now let's go ahead and try God of War.
The ghost of Sparta, had taken his place amongst the Olympians as the god of war. The bloodshed, the relentless
So in terms of graphic, you know, I find it very nice, pretty good, and we're gonna check the Model 3000 as well after. But I think in terms of the graphic, they're pretty much the same thing. I remember playing this game as a kid. It used to be my favorite game to play on the PSP and on the PlayStation 2. All right, so let's go ahead and now try the Model 3000. Let's try some games and kind of check the quality and check the graphic and see if there's any difference there as well. All right, so let's go ahead and put the memory card in, load it with the games. And yes, the model 3000 is way lighter than the model 1000. And let's go ahead and load the games. Also, let's go ahead and switch. We have to switch the circle with the X. So with these Japanese versions, sometimes the circle is the X and then the X is the circles. All right, so here it is, all the games loaded. Let's go ahead and try one game. See if we could try a different game on this one. I thought I had GTA in there. Let's go ahead and try. Got some FIFA games, one of my favorite games. FIFA Wait. Go ahead and put the volume up. So overall, I think both of them, they still run very strong. But in my opinion, I would go with the Model 3000 since it's more advanced, and Model 2000 is way older. So if you have a little bit of more money, just go with the Model 3000. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.